His wife said no wedding if he doesn't get this haircut. Right here, this is the haircut he showed me on his phone, and you can see how long and almost like starting to get like locked up and kind of like knotted his hair is. Man, this is months and months of hair growth. And I'm going to show you guys this transformation so that my guy can actually go ahead and get married. My name is Jordan Perez. I make $200,000 a year as a barber in Tampa, Florida, cutting hair behind the chair. So I want to just go ahead and show you guys this transformation, and I actually have something super dope to talk to you about today, right? So it's funny that what I have to talk to you about today, because you know how I said, I make $200,000 a year cutting hair, and one of my passions is really helping other barbers make more money, right? So right here, it's funny that my client Addison, right, he's getting this haircut for his wedding. He's getting married, which is phenomenal news. And the cool part is that the topic that I have for you guys, it syncs up right with the story of this haircut. So like I said, he's committing, right? And I feel like as barbers, we need to learn, and we need to really fall into committing to barbering and committing into our business. Me, myself, guys, and I wasn't perfect when it came to this. When I started cutting hair, it was like years and years of me cutting hair, and I wasn't really committing. I was just treating it as a side hustle. I was focusing on other things. I worked at McDonald's, I worked at Amazon, and for the longest time, barbering was just like this hobby, right? I never gave barbering my full-time effort, so then it never paid me like a full-time job, and it definitely would have never paid me the way that it pays me now. So I want to just go over some insights, right, that I've learned on my journey to be the barber that I am today, so I can share with you guys, so that hopefully you guys don't have to take so long to get to the point where you're making $200 or $150 or $100,000 a year behind the chair as a barber. So the first thing I want to say, right, is just you have to kill the idea of side hustles in general, whether you're treating barbering as a side hustle or whether you're actually being while you're a barber, but you're also going ahead and you're entertaining other side hustles. And the reason why is because you have split attention, because you're trying to grow something, right? You're trying to grow your barbering business in this case scenario, but you're constantly taking your time, your attention, your money away from actually growing your barber business because you're trying to grow this other thing as well. And a lot of barbers fall into this. Like, I remember I was talking to a cosmetologist, and she was saying how, she wants to be like a one-stop shop, right? She wanted to do hair and like makeup and like nails and all this type of stuff. And I told her, like, yo, that is gonna just suck, because you're gonna be so bad at all the services for so long, because it takes so much time to actually be good at one thing. And majority of the time, the people that are the best at something, those are the ones that make the most money. So, think about it like this, right? If you have two barbers, right, and one barber is focused on, he has like 3 or 4 side hustles going, and he's cutting hair, and then he spends time with friends and family and all that stuff, right? He has a plumbing business, and he makes music, and then he's a barber, and then he sells shoes, all this stuff, right? Think about how much time he's actually going to dedicate every single day to being a barber, because guys, we only have so much time, right? Versus the other barber that's only focused on barbering, he can give barbering 10 to 12 hours a day. His career is going to advance so much faster than the other guy. So even though they're going to spend the same, time being a barber, they're not going to be getting the same result. And then the barber that had a million side hustles, you can be like, yo, why is my barbering business still trash? And we actually do this. We do this every single day. And like, don't get me wrong, if you don't want to grow your barbering business, then it's totally okay to go and pursue a different venture. But a lot of the barbers that I talk to, and I know me myself, I wanted to get busier. I wanted to get more clients. I wanted to make more money behind the chair every single day. And, I had gotten distracted for a little bit, right? And that's why I'm telling you guys that if you guys really want to grow your barbering business, if you want to get more clients, if you want to be busier, if you want to make more money behind the chair as a barber, it's going to take a level of commitment that you might not have put in yet, or you might not have been committed for as long as you need to. It's not just about doing the right stuff, but it's about doing the right stuff for the right amount of time. And if you don't do that, your journey is going to take so much longer, versus if you just go and you take all that time and you just invest it into the main thing. You got to keep the main thing the main thing. And the main thing for me is being a barber to my clients, standing behind that chair for a lot of hours a day and cutting hair, right? It is the thing that makes me $16,000, $17,000, $18,000 a month, guys. Now, You can see right here, we're just going ahead and taking the scissors to the top of his head. We're just adding some texture. You can see already how we are changing this look. We're doing like a kind of like a comb over, almost like a slick back kind of mix up, right? We're going straight for that picture that he showed me on his phone to make sure that he can still get married and the wife doesn't get, you know, too mad at him, right? But think about it like this, right? Let's say my client, he wanted his relationship with his lady, right? Let's say he wanted that relationship with his lady to grow, right? But he was constantly taking time and attention away from investing into his relationship. How could you expect a plant to grow that you're not watering, that you're not taking care of, right? And that is this is what I mean when I say investing your time and investing your attention. And the thing that sucks about it, guys, this is the thing that actually makes this like difficult to do. Right? And trust me, I was, you know, it's something that I struggle with to this day, right? I've gotten better at it, but you know, nobody's perfect. And the reason why this is hard is because when you are investing into a relationship, or when you are investing into, let's say, your barber business, there's gonna be moments in which it sucks, and there's other opportunities that look so much better. There might be other people, whatever, that look so much better, right? But the problem is that you're only seeing one side of the story. It's like when they say, you know, grass is greener on the other side, but you don't know that there's like manure over there, right? That's pretty much saying that like there's stuff that you don't see currently yet that might be responsible for the grass looking that way. And when you get over there, you step in some manure and you're like, damn, I didn't know that this was like this, right? And it's a trap. So if we want our businesses to grow, obviously we know that we need to focus on our commitment, right? We need to commit more time, more energy to doing the right things that are actually going to grow our business. But remember, we only have so much time in a day. So how can we get more time to grow our business? And you also learn that it's not about just doing more of the right stuff, but it's also to stop doing the other stuff, to cut off the side businesses. There was a time where I decided that I wanted to go full-time with barbering, and I didn't want to go ahead and treat it like a side hustle anymore. And it came to a point where I had so little time to dedicate to barbering because I was working another job. I was working overnight shifts at Amazon, right? Amazon, the warehouse, that it came to a point that I literally had to quit Amazon for my barbering business to continue to grow. And was it scary? 100% it was scary. It was a stable income at, you know, this major company, and I'm going and I'm cutting hair out of my backyard. Is that scary? 100% that's scary. But I feel like whenever you're having these feelings of uncomfort or a little bit scared, it's almost a sign of a positive thing. It's a sign that you're actually having good change in your life, that you're doing things that you haven't done before because you're not comfortable, you know, doing them. And man, I wish I would have made that decision so much sooner in terms of just putting more time and energy on the main thing. Because guys, like, I've only been a licensed barber for about like 2.5 years now. It hasn't even been that long, but in the time that I've been a barber, oh my gosh, 6-7 hours a day. 6 to 7 days in a week. We're talking 10 to 12, 13, 14 hours in the shop every single day, putting in even more time on whether it's like marketing or watching videos or, you know, participating in the 6-figure barber mentorship that we have, right? Putting as much time as I can into the main thing as possible. Even working on like off days and just trying to never, ever, ever say no to that next haircut, or never, ever say no to that walk-in. And these are the things that when you do them consistently, like I said, doing the right thing for the right amount of time, when you can do them consistently, that's when you get like that snowball effect, that crazy growth that you really want. And, you know, I don't go ahead and I don't tell you guys how much money I make as a barber to brag or to boast, or for you guys to think that like I'm the best barber in the world. It's not that at all. It's because for the longest time, I didn't know that barbering could give me the income that I wanted. I didn't think barbers could make $100, $150, or $200,000 a year behind the chair. I thought I had to have a YouTube channel. I thought I had to, you know, sell this on the side or do that, or, you know, have like another job, or, you know, whatever it is, right? I thought I had to do more than just cut hair behind the chair. And I share how much I make with you guys so that you guys can know that okay, barbering can give me the money that I want to be able to raise a family or invest in my future or or just, you know, have the lifestyle that I want if I'm willing to commit, if I'm willing to go all in on this thing and give it all I have. Like, there was a time where I was buying the course, I was buying, you know, the 6-figure barber course, and at that time it was like $1,500, right? And that was a lot, that was like majority of the money that I had in my bank account at the time. But I'm going all in, right? I'm committing, I'm going all in, and I maximize that course to the most that I could. I'm still maximizing that one course till today. And at the end of the day, right, what we're talking about, just about committing, about not going for the side hustles, about keeping the main thing, and just staying focused, right? At the end of the day, this is a lesson in business that we just have to learn, right? Now, you could take a little bit of time to learn it, you could take a lot of time to learn it, but at the end of the day, you're going to learn the lesson eventually, right? So if I have the choice and I can say, okay, it could take me either a year to learn this lesson, or it could take me to the end of this video to learn the lesson. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna try to make this switch as soon as possible so I can decrease the time from where I am now and where I actually want to be. And a part of this, guys, I'm not gonna lie, you know, from me starting my barbering career to now, like, I had to change, I had to get rid of a lot of friends. I had to separate myself from a lot of people because I was just so focused that anything that wasn't serving me in terms of growing my barbering business, it had to go. You have to not just focus on the main thing, but a part of focusing on the main thing is cutting off the distractions, and that could be people, that could be going out with your friends, that could be eating unhealthy food, that could be, you know, scrolling on your phone, that could be playing video games, that could be just like women, if you're going out there and you're just like, you know, having fun with a bunch of chicks or whatever. Like, all of these things end up being distractions for the main thing. It takes time away from the main thing. So if I can tell you guys one thing that's helped me to get to, you know, $200,000 a year income as a barber, is commitment, and is focusing on being the best barber that you can and growing your business as much as possible, guys. Now, let me know what you think about this video, right? These videos, I want to show you guys how to cut hair, but I also want to pour into you guys and help you guys actually grow your business and make more money. And I want to just make these videos to help you guys out, right? This is the haircut. My guy's committing. He's getting married. I'm so happy for him. This haircut is a total like 180 from what he had before. It came out so nice. He has such nice hair to fade. Look how bummy he looked before. And then check out the picture that he showed me whenever he first came into the barbershop. And look at what he has now. It's a clean comb over. He almost looks like he's gonna go to the military or something. Look at the calic, how it's laying down. Look at the hair on the sides, guys. If you like this video, please go ahead and just drop a comment. Let me know. Share this video to another barber if you think they need to see it. And I will see you guys on the next video.